Hey, what's up, everybody? Samuel again. I'm going to talk about how much does it cost to start a book reselling business. And actually, it doesn't really cost hardly anything. But the basic first thing you're going to have is an Amazon account. There is a free Amazon account. It's kind of hard to find. If you go to Seller Central, if I get a chance later on, I'll try to get a link and post it in there. But it'll try to get you to pay $39.99 or something a month, and you can do that. That'll be the pro account, but there's also a beginner account, and Amazon tries to hide it, but it's in there. The disadvantage is they charge you $1 per item you sell. So if you're going to sell 40 books or more, just pay for the pro account. If you're going to take this seriously, just sign up for the pro account. It's going to be $40 a month or $39.99, $40 a month. So that's the one thing. Now you can, starting out, I started with the free account. I only kept it for a couple weeks, but so you have the Amazon account. The other thing you're going to have in this business if you want success is you're going to have to pay for a scanning software. And the two biggest ones only two that I know of is Scout IQ and Scoutly. I've used both. They're both great. And so one of those, Scoutly's a little bit cheaper. They're both great. You know, for Scout IQ, I feel like is a little bit better for the beginner. It's simpler maybe to use, but Scoutly's a little more complicated, but also has more, there's more to it. Like it has more options. I think I like it better, but I've used Scout IQ for a long time now. I'm switching to Scoutly here. Okay, then you can use Book Scouter to scan for books, and that's a free app, and that's only going to tell you about stores that will pay cash for your books. When we started the business, that's how I started. I don't recommend that. However, when I started, I did not want to put money into this business because I was afraid to fail. So if you're out to succeed, get Scout IQ or Scoutly. The other software you can use, I do not recommend it, is the Amazon Seller Central app. However, I really do not recommend it because it gives you no statistics. It only says the rank and what the book is selling, the list price. It gives you one price on the book. So you're gonna have it's. I just don't recommend it. You're gonna want a software that's actually gonna tell you how often it's selling, how much you're gonna make, what the used price is, because that's another thing you have to look at is the used price. This Amazon, when you scan with Seller Central, it's only going to give you the new price or whatever the ranking price is. So I don't recommend that. However, I've heard people say that that's what they do starting out. So figure out what you got to do. But those apps, Scoutly costs $9 a month for the basic, I believe. And Scout IQ costs $14 a month for the basic. I would start with the basic. I wouldn't sign up for the database till later on. And I'll talk about that in another video. But the database is not always accurate. Well, I'll just put it this way. If you're going to use a database, rescan your books live, unless you cannot. So, because I have found that the database always seems to find books that aren't profitable. So you want to double scan them. Now, keeping to what it would cost to run this business, the other thing you're going to want is you're going to want a software to list the books. I use Go-To-Lister. Would highly recommend it. There is a few other ones, Seller List, and I think there's quite a few other ones out there. However, I would highly recommend Go-To-Lister. It is a little more expensive, probably the most expensive one that I know of, at least $50 a month. You don't have to have it. You can use Amazon Seller Central. It's free. It's just going to take you a lot more time, and really time is money, like people say. So you want to find out how much time you're willing to put into it. The Go-To-Lister I highly recommend. If you're going to take it seriously, just sign up for it. Don't even bother trying to learn the Seller Central. I spent hours and hours and hours trying to learn how Seller Central works. It's very complicated in listing books, and it's quite a process. Now, if you're determined to do this for free, it's free. You can do it. You can learn how to do it. I'm going to try to post videos teaching on how to do that at some point, but I really don't recommend it. If you're going to do this, just pay the $50, sell a bunch of books. You'll get your money back. So that's what you're going to pay. You're going to pay a listing software. Finally, hopefully I'm not missing anything here, you're going to want a repricer. And what that's going to do is that's going to reprice your book either more expensive or less, depending upon what the current prices are. You know, more, if a bunch of people list more books, prices go down. You want to be the lowest price, or you want to be able to sell. You want people to find your listing, so you want to be either lowest or the second lowest or right there close to the bottom. I use Be Cool, I think it's called. That's $25 a month for 1,000 listings, and then it's $50 for 2,000, and it kind of goes up from there. You don't need that in the very beginning. When I started, I didn't use it. I manually repriced, and I do think that is something worth doing in the beginning, because it kind of depends on how fast you want to scale, but it helped me learn a little bit about pricing and different things. So I repriced my stuff manually. I went in every day, and when I had 25, 50 books listed, I was just repricing every day on my own. But if you're going to take it more seriously and grow, you're quickly going to want to get, once you get a couple hundred listings, you're not going to go through 200 listings and reprice them, especially once you get into the thousands. So you're going to want that. And so on the high end, you're going to be about $200 a month for all this stuff you're going to use. So just keep that in mind. You're going to want to try to make more than that per month just to recuperate your cost, which is not hard to do. But there you go, about $200 a month. Now you can start this business, like I said, for free. That's what I did, but don't necessarily recommend it. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.